Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
If you thought the last oversight hearing was filled with questions, Vice Speaker Telena Nelson now plans to get to the bottom of what inmates are allowed the special privilege of being assigned a DOC's halfway house. And that's in light of the recent escape of 2 halfway house inmates.
We are also looking into some of the individuals and the requirements of the halfway house, right? Because we were inquiring about what is the criteria that allows me to live in a halfway house. And so really it's the standard that they had in the past and that perhaps they continued, and I'm hoping that the director fixed, was a really junk standard, because I can avail to the halfway house as a felon.
The Vice Speaker says she's concerned that a prison board decides which inmates are granted halfway house privileges, but that the warden has the authority to overrule the board. That has her asking,
and why are some people that created some crimes allowed in the halfway house over others?
Well, she said she would wait until after the hearing to answer if she has full confidence in DOC Director Samantha Brennan. Vice Speaker Nelson continued to mention concerns she has with Warden Alan Borja. Borja has been placed on administrative leave pending completion of an investigation into the halfway house escapes.
It seems like in some instances the warden has a lot of authority, and perhaps he shouldn't have this kind of authority. So what can we do to ensure that there's a checks and balance, that not one singular person has this authority?
Nelson also said she's concerned about the recent finding of a cell phone on maximum security inmate Sean Paul Johnson. Johnson indicted for his part in a widespread drug smuggling scheme at the prison in 2017.
I mean, I'd have to go work there to really understand why there is contraband in a maximum security location. I spoke with the director, and she's really trying her best to balance the manpower and personnel, but also ensure that they are rotated, right, to maybe deter this kind of corruption. I don't have an explanation for how he got it.
Nelson had previously said former DOC Deputy Joey Terlaje had expressed interest in testifying because he wasn't happy with things that were said about him in the first oversight hearing.
I also had a meeting with the former deputy director, and he did ask to be able to give testimony at this oversight hearing. So we did try to reach out to him. However, we're unable to reach him. The number that we had for him is disconnected.
The oversight hearing scheduled for tomorrow, 5 p.m., the Guam Congress Hall.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.